Number 29. Consider the formula y equals y naught plus v naught t plus 1/2 at squared for the height of a projectile at time t in seconds. If a equals negative 32.174 feet per second squared, and the projectile was launched straight up from the ground at 200 feet per second, how high will it go? Alright, so what we can do here, I'm just going to straight plug in our information into our formula. So we can start off with y equals, and then y naught will be our initial position. So if it's straight up from the ground, we can assume that the ground is at y equals 0. So we're not going to have a constant term. Then for v naught t, let's see, our initial velocity is 200 feet per second. So we'll have 200 t. And then let's see, 1/2, and then a, they tell us, is negative 32.174 times t squared. So the graph of the time versus position is going to be pretty similar. In fact, it's going to exactly be a parabola. So it's going to look like this. So what we can do is we can just find the vertex of this parabola and find the y-coordinate. And if we do that, then if this is the time axis and this is the height axis, trying to write the word height, if this is the height axis, then we just have to find what time gives us this vertex up here. So to do that, we can just use properties of quadratics. We know that the x-coordinate will be at x equals negative b over 2a. So let's see what this gives us. So negative b would be negative 200, and then 2a is 2 times 1/2 of negative 32.174. So let's see, we can do a little bit of simplifying here. So on the top we have negative 200, and then in the denominator, let's see, 2 times 1/2 is just going to cancel out. So in the denominator, we'll just have negative 32.174. So if we do this division, 200 divided by 32.174, so we get time of 6.216 seconds. So let me write that down. Time equals 6.126 seconds. Let me double check that. 6.216. 6.216 seconds. So now that we know when the maximum height occurs, we can just plug this back into our equation. So for here, we just plug in time equals 6.216, and then we just evaluate. So 6.216 times 200, so 6.216 times 200 plus 1/2 times negative 32.174 times 6.216 squared. And that gives us a y value of 622 feet. So let's see if that's an option. Yes, and that's answer choice B. Alright, so if you have any questions from other tests, make sure to leave a comment and I'll make a video with a solution. With that said, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe. This has been Investigative Math, and I will see you next time.